Hi there, again I am Father Rayappa, a Catholic priest from the Diocese of Vellore. Today I am going to talk about how to solve 21st century problems, the big word. There are so many problems in the 21st century we are facing. How can we solve them? The good news is you can solve all the problems. Okay? Yes, you can solve all the problems. Only you need to do three things. One, identify it. Identify it. Find it out. Some people, they don't know whether problems are existing in their life and they deny it. But identify it, accept it, okay? Identification is the first step to solve all the problems. The second is articulate it. Talk about it. Articulate it. You should articulate, talk, repeat, as I am doing, repeating every time about the environmental problems. That is the way you talk to everybody and you bring that problem to the desktop and give awareness to people and conscientize people about the problem. That is articulated. The last one is isolate it. Isolate. Then you separate it and then keep it there and never repeat it again. Or isolate it, you are not going to use that anymore. So you isolate it, we are not going to create one more problem. So only three words. Identify it, articulate it, and isolate it. So this is how you should solve all the problems. I think our religion in India, Jainism, 2600 years back, Mahavir, the 24th Tirthankara, he taught us a beautiful way how to solve problems in your life. And he taught about Ahimsa. Actually, it is a teaching of the Tirthankaras before Mahavir. Before Mahavir, Parshavanath, another Tirthankara, he gave the four Mahavratas. Four Vrata, which is Satya and non-violence, Ahimsa, and don't grab, aparigraha, non-possessiveness, and another one is you should always refrain from stealing. You should never steal. So Ahimsa was the first one. So Parshavanath taught only four. But Mahavira added one more, Brahmacharya. So they are known as the five vratas. One is Ahimsa, the second is always talk about the truth, the third is don't steal, and the fourth one is the celibacy, Brahmacharya. The last one is aparigraha, non-possession. Greed, no greed, only need. That is the thing to be addressed. So I think the Tirthankaras have provided a great teaching. I call it a Jain ethics, this Maha five vratas. Everybody can follow. Jainism divides ascetics and the family people. Ascetics is, they call it munis, muni. And the family people, they are known as the Swasaka. So the family people follow the same Mahavratas in a lesser gravity, in a not a strict, little relaxed. But the munis, it's very, very strict, extreme form. So laity, just follow them in the moderation, okay? So we can employ this Mahavratas in our life. Ahimsa is the basic. If you follow that, you can solve all the problems in the world. Ahimsa is fantastic. Jesus also approves of Ahimsa. If somebody slaps you, show the other cheek. Don't take revenge. Just forgive them. See Ahimsa. And be good to sheep. I am the good shepherd. He puts the sheep on his shoulders and he talks for them. Little animals, he cares for them. Don't abuse animals, it says. Even a snake in the Old Testament, it is personified as a devil tempting Eve and Adam in the tree. A snake is telling with a beautiful language, seduces humans and telling, oh, you eat the fruit, and you will become gods. So the Bible writes, snake is tempting, as if humans, they don't know, they never yield to temptation. These are saints, no? Only snake is the cause for everything. So in the Bible, in the first chapters, we portray snake as a devil and as a temptress. It's a very bad species. So it existed 2000 years. Everybody hated snake. Jesus comes and he talks for that snake. He wants to liberate that snake in that kind of mental paradigm. As already Bible has portrayed, it is a bad species. But Jesus says, be prudent like snakes. See? Be prudent like snakes. What a beautiful sentence. Now we cleared. They cleared from the bad reputation of the Old Testament imposed on snake. Now he is liberated and snake comes out as a winner and he can become even a role model for humans. Before that he was a role model for bad for humans, but now he is a role model for good for humans. So snakes are very prudent. Yeah, they are. You know how I became understand? Because once in my house one day, I was there walking in the garden and then I saw a huge snake. It's a viper. It's about 4.5 to 5 feet long, fully grown. I think he must have been living 18 years. Then he came, then I saw the dogs came. People all ran to kill it, but I told, stop it. Nobody is killing it. Leave us alone. Then I look at the snake, such a beautiful, I felt compassion. And I was asking to snake, it's a kind of a language. How did you able to come to this size among living with this enemies? You are living in an enemy land and you lived up to 18, 19 years so prudently. You never even came in front of human eyes or a dog eyes. They would have killed you. For 18 years, how did you able to live, how were you able to survive in this enemy territory? So I simply told, wow, Jesus was right. You lived prudently. That is the reason you could live 18 years. Then I told, I closed the snake with the basket. Then I called the forest department and then they were also not interested. But I told, I will bring it. Then told you, yeah, sure, if you bring it, we'll take it. Then I took the snake and I took it all the way and I gave to them. So see, Jesus is so beautiful. He talks beautiful things about birds. He talks about them. Talks about grass. He talks about soil. Talks about fish in the ocean. And don't catch fish. See, Jesus had so much of compassion for these little creatures. He tells the apostles, please don't catch fish. They are poor creatures. They have right to live. Come on, ma. Leave, ma. Always leave them to exist, ma. They are family, ma. So I think Jesus was that compassion. So I think that is the vow of Ahimsa. We need to practice. I think Jain ethics is all powerful. If you read in internet, just type Jain ethics, Google, and then you will get a lot of information how to employ Jain ethics in our life. You need not be a Jain to follow Jain ethics, okay? You need not be baptized or written in a register and then go every Sunday reporting. No. Just you be a Buddhist or a Muslim or a Hindu or a Christian. You be whatever you are. You need not change your faith at all. Just follow the teachings of Tirthankaras. Just follow the teachings of Jain ethics. No problem, no? It's a lovely term, Ahimsa. Mahatma Gandhi followed, no? Mahatma Gandhi, Ahimsa. He never wanted to fight. All he thought, let us be truthful. Let us be patient. We need not shed blood in order to achieve freedom. So I'm going to achieve it in a non-violent way. He did it, isn't it? He did it. And Martin Luther King Jr., America, he writes so beautiful. it says, Ahimsa is the power, ultimately it's a liberating power. And peace is not the absence of war, he says, it is the presence of justice, he says. So such a beautiful writing from Martin Luther King Jr. and he also followed Jain ethics of Ahimsa. And Nelson Mandela, he followed Jain ethics. St. Francis of Assisi followed Jain ethics. Akbar the Great, before Akbar, Ashoka the Great. And even in Tamil Nadu, in Kanjipuram, Mahendra Varman the One, he also followed Jain ethics. In Tamil Nadu, lot of literature is available like Ayinperum Kapiyangal, Manimegalai, Chivaga Sindhamani, Valayabadi, Gundalagesi, all this Silappadigaram, all these major epics and minor epics like Nilakesi, Yasoda Kapiya, all those minor epics, all Jain influence and also Jaina ethics is completely expounded. Like Naladiya, Tirukural, all those early literature, Sangakala Ilakyagal, everything is embedded, integrated with Jain ethics of Ahimsa. So I think Ahimsa is the first principle I want you to follow in order to protect the natural world. Not only that, in order to stop all the violence to nature, to humans, to land and to the entire cosmos. I think this is the first vow. I'm going to talk about the second and third and fourth and fifth vows later on. But today, just Jaina ethics of Ahimsa. Go to Google, type it, and more information you can get it from internet and read it. And please employ it. Please follow it. I shouldn't even say with the violence force I should say, please follow it. Ahimsa practice.